Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of Game 6 between the Lightning and Canadiens. I agree with JP saying the Avs are going to have an incredibly difficult time with the Wild in the second round. How is everyone doing? Dostus and Paul are both in for the Lightning. And also, in about half an hour, will be the start of Game 6 between the Sabres and Bruins. Chris Nealon, the next to carry the torch. He was a 1986 Stanley Cup champion with the Habs.
Your water is upstairs?
Yes. JP, you honestly thought the Stars would win the Stanley Cup this year? So much for your prediction. Yeah. Jim Nill was handed GM of the year for multiple years in a row instead of Bill Zito. Why? Your solution for your defensive woes on the bottom was Tyler Myers this trade deadline. And he was so bad that Alex Petrovic drew into the playoffs instead of him. Tony says Montreal is your team for now until the Oilers are back next season. Well, it's good of you to support a fellow Canadian team. If Tampa loses tonight, it would be the first time since 2019 that both Florida teams are eliminated by this point in the playoffs. David, you think the Flyers will have trouble with the Hurricanes? Possibly. Yeah, Panthers legend Alex Petrovic.
Are they already doing anthems?
No. They're about to, though. Yeah, the Ducks kicked the quack out of the Oilers last night. Tony says he's rooting for the Habs until the Oilers are back next year.
Gotcha.
Barbershop thinks the Canes will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals again and lose in 5 games. So I guess that's the last time the Habs won a playoff series was in 2021.
Yeah. It's not going to be loud on there at all tonight.
Also tonight's Game 6 between the Magic and Pistons, Game 6 between the Raptors and Cavaliers, and Game 6 between the Lakers and Rockets. Vegas and Utah starts at 10. Look at that place. It's rocking. So John Cooper, Dan Muse, and Lindy Ruff are the Coach of the Year nominees.
Why John Cooper? Yes. All right. Okay.
Tony believes Vegas will win and beat Anaheim, and that Colorado will beat Vegas. Barbershop thinks Utah will beat Vegas. I hope so. They better at least take that to 7.
They kind of screwed up that last game, though.
So it's once again Vazzy versus Dobish. Yeah, let's get this show started.
What? They didn't play Johansson? I'm shocked. Oh, no.
Burn Oil says, I was never sold on the Avs, just that you didn't know the Wild to be this good playoff-wise. That's why you said either Avs or Stars would win. It's Stars if they got their acts together, which never happens. The Wilds may turn out to be a bit like the Blues in 2019. Now the Flyers are trying to imitate the Blues in 2019. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Those stupid Dolphins.
Barbers. Oh, TK, thank you for the 10.
Hey, thank you, TK. Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Much appreciated, buddy.
Says, keep up the good work, chaps.
Appreciate that, bud.
Oh, yeah, the TV, you'd have to turn it on.
Okay. Do you need it?
I would appreciate having it.
That's a different question.
Actually, I will try not.
Well, I'm already here, so.
Barbershop says, as an Oilers fan, Avs and Habs are the two teams you're cheering for now. But Charo, the Oilers did not get the easiest chance to win the cup this playoffs. No, I once again am a firm believer that no team from the Pacific is making it to the cup. Honestly, a Pacific team is only going to make it to the conference finals if the Mammoth can't get their acts together.
Right.
All right, so Gooley with the puck sends it towards the net. Vazzy with the stop. And now Caulfield collects it, sends it high. And he'll go over back to Suzuki, back to Slavkovsky behind the Lightning net. Sharp angle shot. Chernak and Yanni Gord moving the puck along. Chernak did get enough of the puck for a clear. Colin says Vegas is pretty good now.
Yeah, I think Utah blew their chance.
Well, Utah's going to have the home ice crowd tonight. Darren Radish with a shot directly into Dobish, who is able to stop it. That was a 94-mile-an-hour shot at the 18:26 to go mark. Barbershop believes Vegas is overachieving like the entire Pacific did. It is my firm belief that the only reason Vegas is up in the series at all is because Utah is ridiculously underexperienced, aside from all the cup champions they have on their roster with Stenlund and Schwinn and Schmidt and Montour. Though actually, isn't Montour? Did Montour since he's still in?
It's just Vegas. No, what do you mean?
No, I mean Montour. Isn't Montour Seattle Kraken?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Will we get a Game 7 this year?
I don't know. Maybe Buffalo and Boston.
I'm thinking Habs Lightning. We might see Game 7. OEL, says Colin.
Yeah, OEL, yeah.
Utah needs to look at themselves in the mirror and figure out how to hang on to a third period lead. Yeah, more teams in the Pacific would have made Mr. Spock says no teams in the Pacific would have made the playoffs if they were in the East.
Yep.
We are at the 1747 mark. Duckley. Yeah, Sabres versus Wild in the finals would be epic.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Stopish nearly had this disaster.
Oh, man. Talk about missing an opportunity.
Yes, these are all Game 6s.
Yeah.
All 6 games, all 6 NHL and NBA playoff games tonight are all Game 6s. Tony says, I think the Oilers will rest up and be back contending, and the Panthers will also, because they both played a lot of hockey. Well, the only problem is your team has Stan Bowman as GM.
Yeah.
Mr. Spock says, ouch, Dobish, you're going to kill me. Yeah, he's trying to pull a Darfodar. Oh, he hit the
Oh,
post.
the
Caulfield hit the
post.
post. The post. The
Oh.
post.
So now both teams have had ridiculously good chances. They butchered.
So Tampa gets the clear. Hagel moves it along. It's Kucherov on the rush. He'll turn and shoot. Dobish had trouble with the puck, but
Over
it
the
went
net.
over the nets instead of in. Dagnabbit.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
Yes, the Oilers and Panthers do have the stars, but the Oilers, thanks to Stan Bowman, are incredibly top heavy and have
Yeah.
serious questions on defense and goaltending. Your team thought Tristan Jarry was the answer to the goaltending. That's all that needs to be said. Corey Perry redirects the puck, but Gensel could not get a good redirect chance. So while superficially you could try comparing Panthers and Oilers, you know, and Gensel hit the post. Eduardo says Canadiens and Sabres would be epic. Canada looking for the first win in 3 decades versus a team that's never won, period. Wait, you're just repeating the script from the first Panthers-Oilers matchup.
Yeah.
Yes, they will have to adjust because McDavid has 2 more years. Your team needs to get its act together and fast. I wonder if you saw the absolute crash out from that Tip Top Hockey account.
No.
All right, so Canadiens with the puck. Jack Eye trying to move it along in the corner. Goes to Newhook. Gallagher over to Newhook. Back to Gallagher. Tony says the Oilers were injured, but that's not an excuse. Gallagher's redirected shot goes well high and wide. Tampa finally will recollect the puck. Gonsalves stumps it in while they go for a change. Were the Ducks really that good in the series, or the Oilers just sucked? Well, Coach Q is still clearly sound.
Yes.
And Bowman's mistakes and the amount of games the Oilers have played in the past few years caught up to them. A team so woeful in goaltending that Connor Ingram was your starting goalie in the playoffs. Moser sends one towards the Montreal net. Radish turns around and Dobish makes the stop. Hagel
yeah.
got decked. Here we go. The puck goes all the way back to the neutral zone. Now it's sent around the boards. Yanni Gord trying to reach it first. He sent it all the way around the other boards. What if Buffalo wins the cup?
I'd be shocked.
Really?
I mean, they're not first time in. That would be a little bit shocking.
Pissed off Sabres fans says if Buffalo wins the cup, you'll change your username. Lilleberg sends it towards the net. Gergensen sends it just wide afterwards. Yanni Gord moves it along. And Nick Paul goes behind the net, tries the backhand and sends it wide.
That's the third time they've let somebody do that move.
Kazuma says, hypothetically, if we could get McDavid, would you want him and who would you give up for him?
Uh,
Point pursues. He collided with the Canadiens player, but
I really don't feel like giving up any of our players for him.
Tony says he can see Carolina choking again. Yeah.
Like if they got him for picks and prospects, I could live with that, but I don't really think I want to give up any players for him. Yeah, maybe I'll come up in a second. Thank you. Okay. Still haven't had a whistle.
First overall pick for McDavid. Craig. We give them Bob and some picks. Hagel shoots and Dobish makes the save.
Well, we can't trade Bob. That's the thing now. They can have Cooper Black and a fourth. They are going to commercial, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last time in Buffalo and Montreal met in the playoffs was in 1998. Mm-hmm.
But instead, with Drive Easy on the Geico app, my son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to take control of your wallet. It feels good to Geico. Deliverers, it's time to deliver meals with the great taste of Gold Peak Real Brewed Tea. Fried chicken, salad, pizza. This is about tea so good. It's Gold Peak Real Brewed Tea for real meals.
Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card. You can earn cash back. And match your schedule within yours.
All right. Mr. Spock says, yeah, McDavid needs a break. Break from hockey for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carlos says the hockey guy had talked about Bob at this stage of his career being more of a backup after this past season.
It's a bit harsh.
Games 1 through 4. Hey, 6. And then game 5, 0. Yeah, Mr. Spock says McDavid looked spent physically and mentally.
Yep. Like I said yesterday when we saw him walking in, I'm like, that dude looks like death, man.
Buck's skull is here. He's calling for everybody to be fired in Tampa. He wants to rebuild. Tony says, I will be surprised at if all the injuries coming out of the Oilers locker room.
Oh,
Jake Evans was right in front as he gloves the puck. 9:54 to go. Excuse me. Yeah, good for checking for the Bolts. That was the first shot on goal for the Canadiens since the 17-17 mark.
Yeah.
Lightning leads early shots 7-3. Slafkovsky has had no points since the game one hat trick.
Really?
Yeah. Carrier's shot stopped by Vazzy. Hagel leads the charge into the zone, and he chooses to pass to Kucherov, and that puck goes out of the zone. Caulfield, the victim of a reverse hit by Hagel. Mr. Spock says most of our scoring was done by our third line since then. Tony says McDavid and Draisaitl never drew a penalty call all series.
Wow.
Dominic James with the shot, but Dobish made the save. New Hook dumps the puck in.
Oh!
Excuse me, it's Bolduc.
Ah, jeez.
Vazzy with a big save against Texier.
I don't know why they didn't put Johansson in.
Yeah. So once again, the Lightning are dominating in everything but goals in this early going. Lane Hudson shot deflected wide. And here is the glove from Vazzy. Mr. Spock believes the Habs are dominating in scoring chances.
Yeah, they've had a few good chances go by the wayside. There's your favorite song.
I hate you, ESPN. I'll just...
Yeah, just in case, right?
What would you like the card to do?
Mm-hmm.
More fight in you. So play on. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask. What would you like the card to do?
You're asking the right question and greatly impact your future.
Are you certified for this? Technically, no.
Especially when it comes to your finances.
Are you a certified financial planner?
I'm a CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest. That's why
Rantanen got fined $5,000 for cross-checking Kaprizov.
Is that right? Well, Kaprizov can pay it for him. He's got a couple extra bucks now.
McDavid calls the Oilers were an average team.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. I mean, they didn't even have, 93 points in the season or something?
They didn't even win the division.
Right.
The Pacific Division. The Blues have signed Dylan Holloway to a 5-year, $38.75 million contract. So, and the Devils will not renew the contracts of Dan McKinnon or Chuck Fletcher, their assistant GM and senior advisor. And that's, I guess, part of the moves because Sonny Mehta is now in charge.
Yeah.
So Montreal is the youngest team in the playoffs.
Yes, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
And you know what else it really impresses me about St. Louis is that he talks about the learning curve, especially when it was talking about Lane Hudson. So, you know, they don't make the same mistake over and over. They're getting experience on the job right now, and it is incredibly impressive how quickly they're looking like a seasoned team.
Excellent regular season for 106 points, just like
All right, so Matheson with the puck, he dumps in.
with home ice to lead his point here in this first round matchup. Eagles pass off the stick of Mike Matheson, who was paired up very nicely with Alex Kerrigan.
And you think about Marty St. Louis and his experience and what he could impart to his
And
team.
now it
I think
will
that's tremendously
be
helpful.
Gooley dumping the puck into the Lightning zone.
Jeez, she won't shut up and let him call the game.
Suzuki jabbed it back to Lane Hudson, blocked it away by Vasilevsky.
Mr. Spock says the Habs roster is not finalized yet. Still have prospects coming up.
Made him the Hall of Famer he is at his age.
Oh, you saw that hit coming.
Oh yeah, Ken Holland would ask, believe he had not made any mistakes there as GM this previous season,
He hadn't made any mistakes.
or something along those lines. I'm sure the Kings fans will be very calm and reasonable about
Yeah.
that statement.
Scored in the first 2 games of this series, and it looks like his style is built for playoff hockey.
Yeah, he leads this series, both teams with 21 hits, so 4 hits just alone in the last game. So somebody like him, the way he plays, the grittiness, the dirty goals, he's willing to try for it. He's absolutely built for the postseason.
Tapped along by Harvard Jackknife. This puck
Kazuma says, Jaws, if McDavid never wins a cup, will he go down as the Marino of the NHL?
I believe so, yes. Yes, I believe that's accurate.
More commercials.
Another set? Jeez.
You know, paying less for less and get less and get more. That's a good business.
Dun, 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 dun.
Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Finding the same place.
So Detroit has a narrow 26-25 lead over Orlando at the end of the first quarter.
There I was, enjoying my flight. No food, no energy. But suddenly I found buffed up energy drinks and protein drinks that were insanely delicious. I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving.
Why is everyone so fired up? It's a Stanley Cup playoffs. What's the same town Sunday? The only coach to play the same days. Good old-fashioned
Yeah, the Oilers fans were celebrating. The Panthers missing the playoffs, thought they had an easy path. Not so much.
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Most exciting.
Making it 3 times in a row is, you know, very rare. Losing twice in a row, I can't imagine what that does to the guys.
Hello, Jake. How you doing?
Hey, bud.
Yeah, I think everyone's seen the Charles Barkley comments about thank God for the NHL playoffs.
Right?
But they do have a lot of these guys that were there for that, that have been at the top of the mountain, that want to get back, and they thought maybe without having to go through Florida this year, they would have a chance to get out the first round more easily. But Montreal has been an incredibly tough opponent through the first 5 games.
With AJ Valesco, Leah Hextall, and with Dave Jackson, our rules expert on
All right, here we go.
Mike Monaco and our entire crew with you.
Lightning win the face-off in the offensive zone. Radish able to keep the puck going. Kucherov behind the nets. He waits. He will have it taken back to the corner. Jake believes Tampa is cooked.
Took it back from Carrier. Kucherov.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they don't win this series, They're going to have to figure something out. How long can they stick with the same group of guys and not get out of the first round? But one of the bigger issues is Vasilevsky's not been the same, except for that save, of course. Those 2 cups they won, his goals against in the playoffs was 1.9. They really, really rode him and counted on him to be an absolute brick wall. That's a nice play.
It's a 2-on-1.
Damn,
Fazzy with the
one
save.
of you. Oh. Boy, they have had 4 or 5 really prime opportunities.
Tony thinks that McDavid and Draisaitl knew with their injuries they would not win the cup this year, so they just went through the motions and ultimately gave up, because why lose again on a deep run? Better to go out early. Radish tries to send it towards the net. Braden Point was right there. Mr. Spock says Vazzy seems focused tonight.
Yes.
He's going to bail out the team tonight, probably. Kazuma would love a trilogy to the movie Oilers Panthers 3 and have us win the cup again. Craig says Alex Lyon has been crazy good since he got in, but he's due for a stinker. And I'm hoping Buffalo can take care of it in 6. Kucherov with the puck.
Oh.
Lilleberg shots, I believe. Dobish got a piece of that. Zarelli spun it back. Kucherov trying to collect the puck. Instead, it's Montreal getting the clear. Mr. Krabs says we are in a similar situation. How much longer can we rely on Bob to be a brick wall? Gonsalves with the puck moves it along. And it's eventually sends around the net. Now, Dominic James collects the puck, sends it over to Bjorkstrand, over to Gonsalves behind the net. Gonsalves moves it back to the edge. Bjorkstrand and Chernak cannot hold the puck.
Oh, come on! Jeez, they better not call anything at all tonight. If they're not going to call that.
Merritt says, hey, Jocelyn, Kyle, what's the deal with YouTube numbers if we come and go like during the intermissions? Good thing, bad thing, or doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. YouTube will counts views, but it also counts views by unique viewers.
Dastus moves the puck that was held in the zone by Tampa.
So it doesn't help or hurt.
Radish waits, sends it towards the net, goes wide. And that will roll all the way out of the zone. And Domish forced to glove it. 1:14 to go. Oh, good. It's just a 30-second commercial.
I was going to say, right?
Yeah, Kucherov is really engaged tonight, and he needs to be. We've talked a lot about him, and here's the little fight that goes off. Texier tries to take his stick with him, and they're trying to get in his kitchen, get in his mind space, see what they can do, rattle him a little bit. But I think this is great news for Tampa Bay, that he is engaged. He's out there. He's fighting. He won that wall battle
All right, so 1:14 to go in the first. Mr. Krabs says they call McDavid 007, 0 reads, 0 cups, and 7 playoff eliminations.
Ooh.
That's not right. Caulfield collects the puck in the Lightning zone. Radish able to move it along to Hagel, who gets the clear. Last minute of play in the first. Real Sonoma says maybe we get another 0-0 overtime game.
Oh, boy.
Stop it. Stop that right now. McDonough's shot blocked, and that will roll out to center ice. Chernak with the puck. He shoots. Dobish made the save. He did not know for sure if he had that puck. So game 1 of Philly and Carolina is tomorrow.
Wait, what?
You heard me. Tomorrow, game 1 of Philly and Carolina is tomorrow at 8.
They started the second round before the first one's over?
I was promised a night off.
Why would they do that?
Tony says the Oilers have won 14 playoff series. Oh, wow. The Sabres have already scored in their game. They're winning 1-0.
Why would they start?
Wow, Gensel got called for high sticking.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Most of the penalties we've seen in this series have been sort of stick infraction, but line of high sticks. There's Jake Gensel with his stick up high. I mean, they're both up high, but Jake Gensel gives the extra shove. So now, first power play of the game here. So the first power play of the game goes to the Canadiens.
I can't believe they did that. Why would they do that?
Mr. Krabs says the NBA does that all the time. Start the second round before the first round is even over. Where did Slafkovsky think he was passing that puck back to? He should have just taken the shot. All right, so that's the end of the first. So the only chance of the night off now is if neither of these series goes to 7. So it's first intermission. First intermission, 7:48. So 8:06 approximately for the start of the second period. I shall now switch over and see how the Sabres and Bruins are doing. Yeah, a dumb penalty to take, indeed. It was a good first period, just no scoring. All right, so is it the same? So the Bruins have spent just 7.5 minutes leading this series at home and almost 80 minutes on the road. So Bruins have not been good at home in this series. So, can anyone tell me who was the goal scorer for Buffalo and who the goalies and nets are? I assume it's still Swayman and Lyon, correct? Mr. Spock says the Bolts had more possession time, but the Habs had the better scoring chances. Buffalo already leading shot attempts 5-1. All right, so now the Sabres trying to collect the puck in their own zone. Here we go. Pasta moves the puck along to his teammates. If only I had memorized the players' names here. Yoki Haru sends it up ahead for Zaka, but it is the Sabres who recollect it. And they finally get the clear. David says Swayman and Lyon in net. Power leaves the puck for his teammates, and they're forced to carry out. Oh, the Bruins just took a penalty. The Sabres are on the delayed power play. There it is. So the Sabres are going on the power play with 13:31 to go in the first. Oh, the Marlins are winning 1-0 against the Phillies at the bottom of the second. It looks like the Magic have jumped out to a 14 points lead about halfway through the second quarter. Make that a 17 points lead for the Magic. The Pistons really are trying to get humiliated in 6 games by the 8th-seeded Magic.
We're here for it.
Give me a second.
Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets. Are they hot? No. Like you said, Diablo. New Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets. Okay, Taco Bell. Bring on the fun.
So apparently Alex Tuck is the goal scorer in this game so far. Rasmus Dahlin and Tage Thompson, the assists. Mm-hmm. So Hampus Lindholm got called for cross-checking. Kazuma says this would be the first time the Magic won a playoff series since 2010. Tony, Carolina and Philly, the Carolina and Philly series is slated to start tomorrow, the 2nd, at 8 p.m. My dad had assumed that there would be absolutely no hockey at all on Saturday. So the Sabres power play has been 1 for 42. 1 for the last 42, including allowing 3 shorthanded goals in that span. Good God. Since when did the Sabres struggle as much as the Flyers on the power play? That's okay, Tony. Oh.
He thinks he's got enough traffic. There's no traffic. Puck flew by. Zucker's on the post, and Swayman's got an easy catch.
Thompson over to Dahlin. Back to Thompson over to Norris, who just flings it into the corner. And the Bruins get the clear. Less than a minute left on the Buffalo power play. Dahlin waits, sends it back to McLeod. McLeod to Zucker. McLeod sends it around the boards where Doan waits. Doan passes it cross-ice to McLeod. Dahlin with the shot. Swayman gets it with the glove. And it's cleared again by Boston. Doan over to Quinn. Over to Benson. Over to Byram. Over to Doan. Over to McLeod. Over to Byram. Over to McLeod. Over to Benson and Doan. The puck is basically just stuck in the paint. Finally, Benson able to glove it. And they called hand pass. 11:29 to go in the first.
Swayman has got such great posture in the net. He gets his legs out. He's got such quick legs that he can shut the
Rasmus Dahlin has just 1 goal this series after having 19 goals in the regular season. All right. Puck out of play after a good Sabres shot. So, what are your predictions? Who do you think scores first in the Lightning and Habs game? Do you think this entire second period will also be scoreless?
They're chasing it again here. They've given up the first goal, and now it's a time for patience. You can't
All right.
be crazy taking chances, and all of a sudden you trail 2-0.
The Bruins have had no goals in the first period of any game since game 1. Wow. Bowen Byram trying to keep the puck moving. Instead, it's Boston the other way. Lyon keeps the puck. Now he moves along to Bowen Byram. Stretch pass will roll into the Bruins zone. Not much going on there. Hello.
Okay. Can't believe we got gypped
What do you mean?
on our night off, man. Who does that?
Oh, it's a breakaway for Boston. And then Alex Lyon makes a couple of great saves against Casey Middlestat.
I'm cold. Oh. So, like I said, we don't have a night off tomorrow. Can't believe they made Philadelphia just play so quick like that.
So Buffalo already has over twice the offensive zone time in this period as Boston. D-Strong quoting Clark saying, "I wasn't supposed to be here today." Pasta with the puck.
Oh, another save.
Another big stop by Alex Lyon.
Who's this guy Lyon? I've heard of him before. Maybe we should have picked him up, huh? No?
Excuse me. Tage Thompson's shot stopped by Swayman. Darlene over to Tage Thompson. Thompson moves it along.
Oh, wow.
Samuelson scores.
Wow, nice goal.
And the Sabres have made it 2-0 with just over 7.5 to go in the first period. This could be where the bottom falls out for Boston.
Look at that shot. Dude, look at that. Through a maze. That's just, what the hell, throw it on net, man.
Two goals surrendered on 5 shots.
Yeah, but that's not, you can't blame that one on Swayman. I didn't see the first one, but
Real Cinema says the most dangerous lead. Matthias Samuelson with his second goal of the series, his first since game 1. Burdoyle says we're going to witness one of the wildest playoff brackets ever seen in the NHL, especially if the Avs lose to the Wilds. That would really make it wild.
yeah.
Puck out of play. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first between the Sabres and Bruins, and since they're going to commercial,
Yeah, where are we with the other game?
Mr. Spock says it's still early in the game, but Boston will have problems coming back against Buffalo, in your opinion? Three minutes. All right.
Cars are cool. Rental cars are not cool. Cars can come in all shapes and sizes. Rental cars are mid-sized or similar. Cars are all about the details. Rental cars are also about the details. It's cool when you can pick the exact car you want.
Jesus, the Magic have taken a 20 points lead over the Pistons. This is an elimination game for the Pistons. Also, the Cavs have a narrow 30-24 lead over the Raptors early in the first quarter. Seriously, the Pistons were the number 1 seed, and they are getting dangerously close to getting eliminated.
Shot through traffic, beats Jeremy Swayman, blocker side above the pad, 2-0 in the first, Mike Monaco.
Tony would trade McDavid for Celebrini because he's younger and probably the next McDavid.
Yeah.
So, reminder, the Lightning are starting this period on a penalty kill.
Okay, that's good.
Short-handed bagel. What? Wonder where Rosado is.
He was here earlier, wasn't he?
Not in this chat.
Maybe the last one.
Yes, Mr. Spock. It's the NBA playoffs. They basically run the exact same time as the NHL playoffs. TK says Celebrini doesn't have the breakout speed like McDavid, but he has the shot through traffic, no less. You're welcome, Mr. Spock. David believes the Bruins are done. Yeah, it's not looking good. Demidov moves it over to Hudson. Slavkovsky to center, and he sends it wide. Demidov sends it towards the net. Vazzy with a stop. Demidov's shot redirected and
wasn't open there. Tony, you can see the Oilers letting Chris Knobloch go and getting the former Vegas coach. You want them to hire Bruce. Do you want them to hire Bruce Cassidy? Or is that just your prediction? Cirelli, you forgot the puck when you made that nifty move. Doc enters the zone with almost no resistance until he meets Gergensen. Or should I say Lilleberg. And that is the end of the Montreal power play. Kucherov on the rush, and he immediately turns the puck over to Habs there. Tony believes they need a coach to teach defense. Dostis with the shot, gloved by Dobish. Okay, where's it? There you go.
Ward Doyle says, does Bruce Cassidy want to go to Edmonton? I'm sure he knows what happens in Edmonton and how he will have to please all the wishes of Big David. So, building a competent team is now the equivalent of please all of Big David's wishes. I mean, is McDavid really at fault for how Stan Bowman has constructed the team?
No, not with the contract he took.
Funfish says, "Are you guys cheering for the Magic to take out the Pistons?" I mean, I am grateful for the Magic that they steamrolled the Charlotte Hornets after how the play-in game between the Hornets and Heat went. But it's not like I get to point and laugh because an 8-seeded Heat team's about to embarrass the first seed again.
Right.
It was hilarious when we did it to the Bucks, but Pistons, what are you doing? You're about to get eliminated by an 8-seeded Magic team that hasn't won a playoff series in 16 years.
Good Lord.
Yeah. David believes both goalies are playing well now after 3 posts and a giveaway earlier.
Oh.
Are
Whoa,
you kidding
good
me?
Grief.
Caulfield shoots directly into Vazzy's glove. Funfish believes the Pistons are just getting unlucky and the Magic will get whooped versus a random team next series. Did they say the same thing when the Bucks got embarrassed by the Heat a few years ago? Because you saw what happened there, right? The Heat's rampaging against everything up until they finally met their match in the Nuggets. 16:25 to go in the second. Yeah, it's 2-0 Buffalo. All right. Hello, Tampa. Could you maybe score? McDonough moves the puck along. And the Canadiens
Here we go.
get a 2-on-2.
Here we go.
Evans
Jeez.
missed. Oh, excuse me, that was Caulfield missing.
Oh, the number of chances they've had.
Funfish says, "Where did the mean tough Bruins go?" That's that ability to win, I think, left with Marchand.
Yeah, they're not the same.
The Bruins are the benefactors mostly of the most epic collapse by Detroit. Again. My God, Detroit. What is wrong with your hockey team?
Montreal hasn't even had a 40-goal scorer since 1994, and Caulfield became their first 50-goal scorer since 1990.
He scored his 50th goal actually at the end of the regular season against Tampa.
So, Cole Caulfield is the first Montreal player with
Oh,
50 goals in a season since 1990.
Goulet tried to move it towards the dough, swung it out, and Demidov able to hack it out for 7. Sidestep on Tattoo. Lillibird collects, bounces down, give it away to Demidov.
You are still a
In behind, out there with Slaughter.
teenager
Yeah, I was in the Air Force.
in 1990 at 19.
Yeah.
Funfish says, wait, the Bruins are the good guys now? Is the world upside down? Wait, who's saying the Bruins are the good guys? Where did that leap of logic come from? You know, it's bad in Detroit when the Lions have more hope than the Red Wings.
Yes.
The Tigers have more hope than the Red
Oh,
Wings. Oh, that was so
my
close.
God.
Did you see that?
I did see that.
Gah! That should have been a goal. Stop imitating Penguins Flyers from the other night. Look at this. The puck was right there and Denault stopped it. Dobish had lost it.
But you know the instinct he had to get into that position in that moment.
Yeah.
I mean, that is incredible.
Canadiens only
Because he was standing there waiting for the puck.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was crazy.
The Canadiens have a slight advantage in scoring chances, 10-8. Gensel redirects it. Radish, where are you sending the puck? And then Moser's shot bounces off of Dobish's helmet.
You know what we're watching.
What?
This is how you get to 0-0 in overtime. Ow! Ow! Elder abuse.
Funfish says, do you
Buddy,
guys think
call.
Crosby will be back next year?
Yeah.
He'll be back. This isn't Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. He's not going to leave the team hating for months on end over this.
Is Rodgers coming back or did he retire?
Steelers would like to know that too. Mr. Spock says, that's why we went and got Denault back. Playoff hockey. I see. Yeah, the Steelers want that answer.
Go. Yeah. Here we go. You knew they're going to even it out somehow.
Back here in Montreal, second stint here, and he is. This is a turning point for them. They're under fire here now. Of course, they're going to have to kill a penalty, but Denault saves a surefire goal here. Keeps the game 0-0 as they go.
So yeah, the Magic are winning 60-38 at halftime.
Wow.
A 22 points lead. Detroit, bruh. What is wrong with you? And the Raptors have a 37-32 lead over Cleveland. Less than 10 minutes to go in the second. Darn it, the Phillies took a 2-1 lead over the Marlins. They already won this. The Marlins actually won that series at LA against the Dodgers. I think it's the first time since like 2018 they had won the series at LA. Chicken wings. Buffalo chicken wings. With blue cheese to dip them in.
Then we got a golf course quality lawn from True Green.
Which attracted golfers. What's this course called again? The Clouds. The golfers really love our lawn.
So does Gary.
What do you think is killing with that thing?
This weekend.
True Green. Hey, you coming back? Trust me, they're pros. I'm in. The easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com.
James says, "What's the worst thing to put on a burger for you? It's pickles."
Oh, pickles are the best. For me, I don't like tomatoes.
I can tolerate a tomato if it's not ridiculously thick slice. Dana says, "Hello, I don't see the GoFundMe link again. Is it just me?"
Yeah, it's right at the top. I can on the commercial. I'll put it back, but I pinned it again. I don't know if YouTube is doing something funky with the pinned comments now.
Gensel with the puck. One of the Canadiens player broke his stick.
Oy.
What is
That's
this
out.
puck movement by Tampa? Are you kidding? They let Montreal off the hook for the broken stick.
They did. Oh,
And
here we go.
it's
Let's
a
go. It's a
2-on-1.
3-on-1.
Three
But
on
they're
two.
back. Come on, Shorty. Damn it.
No. Mr. Spock says hot peppers.
Oh,
Clearly, you've never tried jalapeno pepper on your burger. Jalapenos are mild enough for a burger. So don't go putting habanero on your burger. Dear God.
no.
But a jalapeno pepper can work. Offsides. A reminder that Kucherov has 1 goal in 20 playoff
Why would you
games.
keep saying that?
No particular reason. Mr. Spock says jalapeno peppers would kill the taste of the burger. No, drowning the burger in ketchup kills the taste of the burger.
Yeah.
That's my choice for least favorite thing on burger. I'm not a ketchup fan. I'd rather dip my fries in mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Kazuma says Jaws forgot to ask how was the popcorn in the movie. Well, unfortunately, his stomach was not up for popcorn.
Yeah, I didn't have the popcorn. The movie was good though.
Yeah.
I took it. Kyle, it was $27 for Kyle just for the tickets and the soda.
Yeah.
He paid, but 2 tickets and 1 soda cost him $27.
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is why we bought our candy. Well, he bought roasted peanuts.
Yeah.
We bought our candy and nuts at the Dollar General right next door to the theater.
Yeah.
That didn't even cost $4.50 for you had a bag of the roasted nuts. I had a small bag of Skittles and 5 Reese's chocolate lava cups, a couple of which I just had earlier with my nachos.
All right, so they killed that penalty off.
Yeah. Jake, we went to see Michael in the theater. I was hoping Rosado would show up so I could tell him that myself.
Oh, that was awful. Make sure you get it out, guys.
Yeah, because Kazuma, all you have to do is put the small box or bag of whatever candy you bring with you, just put it inside your pockets.
Yeah.
You can likely get it into the theater, whatever theater you're going to. You don't have to pay theater prices for candy. As long as you're not actively eating it in front of the concession stands,
Right.
you should be good to go.
Come on. Oh,
Wow.
the number of chances. Should we just start overtime now at 0-0, Kyle?
Ugh. We are halfway through the seconds
Ah!
now. Jake, you got to watch that. How did you like it? I thought it was all right. Good.
Uh-oh.
Lilleberg
He
with a
misses.
crazy shot.
Good grief. Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's Texier,
Oh,
but
he
the
couldn't
puck
handle
went
it.
behind him
Offside.
and offsides. Considering you heard mixed reviews on Michael, you still want to watch it? Yeah. Well, the good news, they picked the perfect actors for both Michael and his dad. And since they made most of the emotional crux of the movie around those two, the acting is really good. The recreations of all the famous moments from Thriller and a couple of moments from like Off the Wall and stuff.
Okay, let me.
But it's you can very plainly tell the movie was micromanaged by the estate. It's you could call it sanitized. It's not entirely scrubbed, but it's you sort of are left wishing for more and not just the greatest hits. You know what I'm saying?
Dana, I'm putting the link again. There we go.
TK says, sounds like Jackson's The American Dream. The VH.
It's weird because it's putting the pinned comment at the bottom for me now instead of the top, but it should be there now.
Because you're waiting for Mortal Kombat 2. TK is waiting for the Prince biopic that will never happen. 9:35 to go in the second. I'll just make sure to skip ahead just in case. Yeah, good.
All right, so we're halfway to nothing.
Blah. $9:35 to go. Demidov carries the puck out of his own zone. That is going to be a mile off sides.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Canadiens were thinking there. Hungary Xenomorph says, what a thrilling game.
Right?
Everything but goal scoring. And no fights. There's been no scrums. It's a 2-on-1. Go, Gensel. Gensel.
Nice. No, that was Hudson with a nice play.
Gensel should have taken the shot instead of trying to pass the Braden Point. Mr. Spock says Demidov is a rookie in his first playoffs. He's clearly very nervous out there. Nah, Hungry, I definitely have no interest in watching the back rooms. And I'd have to starts from the very first Dune movie to understand what even's going on in those films. If you can watch one movie only for the rest of your life, what would be? Would be yours is Lord of the Rings. You're cheating. You're telling me you'd be okay with watching only one of the 3 parts of Lord of the Rings for eternity? Hall & Oates biopic movie will have Oates deleted out. I'd probably pick Van Helsing. Or maybe Trading Places, but Van Helsing probably. I heard the reason Janet isn't in the movie because she politely declines to be in the movie.
I mean, how do you decline to be in somebody's? She's.
Well, seen as Janet is still very much alive and breathing, it's within her rights to say no. No, I do not want to be in this movie.
Right.
And LaToya, being executive producer, is free to put herself in random scenes at least half a dozen times.
Right.
Hagels passes it cross ice. Susie says, hello.
Hey, Susie.
Would anyone even try to make a Hall & Oates biopic?
Probably not.
Wouldn't it be better as a made-for-TV series?
Yeah, I don't think
because you have to cover like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, thousands,
there's
tens.
very few artists that you can make an actual movie that's going to be in the theaters for.
You're talking 6 decades.
Yeah.
Between the very first creative endeavors of both Hall & Oates and them getting together and then who do you even cast to play?
That's another thing, right? Another penalty?
There's a fly on our TV.
Oh, I see.
See if the fly can score before these teams.
Yeah, right.
All right, Gonsalves over to Dominic James, and he shot directly into Dobish. Aim for the other side of him. There's nothing but empty net there. 7:17 to go in the second. Guys, you're not supposed to imitate Penguins versus Flyers. All right, so here's the face-off in the Lightning's offensive zone. Big pull over, and Bolduc are in the face-off circle. The Lightning win the face-off. Gord sends it towards the net. And once again, Dobish makes a stop. Yanni Gord sends it wide. All right, so Gergensen chases the puck. And it bounced right towards Gergensen, but he could not get his stick on it, allowing the Canadiens to settle the puck down and go for clear. It's a 2-on-1. Bulldog shoots.
God.
Fazzy makes the stop. Moser over to Gensel. And the puck stalls right in front of Dobish.
Crazy game.
Hungry Xenomorph says at least Boston is losing. Moser with the puck. It's less than 6 minutes to go in the second. This game is still a scoreless tie. Dobish has been doing really good so far. What?
I'll praise Vasilevsky in the recap.
Don't you dare.
If you want to play that game. Oh, boy. Can't believe they're starting the second round tomorrow.
Well,
What a chip. What?
Apparently,
Oh, yes, I know. Dana's going to be there tomorrow.
the Florida Panthers garage sale.
Yes, I know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to cry.
So you made some terrible mistakes signing Matt Dumba and Ilya Lyobushkin. Yes, you're right, Dave. So bad you were forced to tack on a second-round pick to get out of Dumba's contract. Correct, Dave. And your answer to your defensive questions at the deadline was Tyler Myers. Got it, Dave. And he was so bad in the playoffs that he was scratched for, let me look this up again, Alex Petrovic. That's right, Dave. Asked Ken Holland what he got wrong by adding on margins to a 105-point team that regressed to 90 points in the first round sweep. His answer was that he didn't think he got anything wrong, but on a follow-up about a major shakeup admitted, I have to build a better team. So,
Yeah, exactly.
To me that he has not been able to take control, and he's definitely a passer. He's a distributor, but he's got to maybe find that shot mentality too. He's got that one wraparound goal, which was a big one for them, but they need him. They need to light a fire under him.
So the 8 shots for the game 5. Yes. 1 shot.
5:49 to go in the second. Radish sends it towards the net. Puck is still in play. Moser sends it towards the net. I mean, all of these scoring chances, my dude. TK says the medical placards for the Panthers team at the garage sale look sick. Anderson with the puck.
What are you doing?
What is he doing? I'm rooting for the Lightning, and I'm still incensed that just happened.
Oh.
Tampa Bay changes. Second period shot attempts are 26-10 in favor of the Lightning.
So the shot attempts are 26-10 in favor of the Lightning this period.
Yeah.
No icing called.
Okay.
The crowd did not like that. Hudson gets the puck over to Gooley. Vazzy just moves it along. Chernak nearly gave it away. And it does eventually become Canadiens puck. Jack-Eye with a great shot. And another clear. And that's going to be icy. With 3:51 to go. A 99-mile-an-hour shot by Cheka. This game is still tied at 0-0. And we have to watch Hurricanes Flyers tomorrow.
Oh, I can't believe they did that.
How dare you get my hopes up for
They
them?
couldn't have just started it Monday? It just seems so wrong. To be watching the second round for one set of teams when the first round's not even over.
He's a beast out there and just heavy, strong, loves to fight. Love to watch Ty going.
Dostis struggling to keep the puck on his side of the blue line. How many Matthiases are we getting tonight?
Oh, God, hold on. Come on.
Gallagher.
Oh,
No,
my
what
God.
are you
Are you
doing?
kidding me? Oh, there's going to be a penalty, a slash.
Tampa, what's wrong with you? The Canadiens are literally running into each other and you took a penalty. Dostis gets called for slashing. Oh my God.
Montreal, and then he goes into and he finds himself out of position because Deneau takes
Yeah.
talk about Deneau's
Dostis.
acumen when we saw earlier.
This is not a time to be taking penalties. Montreal power play with 3:06 to go in the second. Calling things to Habs are trying to be too fancy right now.
Yes, I agree.
Sikorsky, Demidov, Suzuki, Caulfield, Hudson. Sorelli, McDonough, Cernak.
But they certainly had a couple other. It's hard when you're playing against a very aggressive penalty kill. Tampa Bay had a lot of practice this regular season because they were the most penalized team in the league.
Caulfield drops it back for Suzuki.
Mr. Vince says, good evening, boys. Hello. Is the door open or something?
Yeah, it is. Come on.
Shot up high. Out of play. What, you expected a goal there?
Oh.
I have to suffer through Dobish stopping everything in sight. You have to suffer through Vazzy stopping everything in sight. And utter incompetence from the shooters, that too. Mr. Vince says, my finals prediction is one step closer to becoming true. And what was your finals prediction, good sir? Mr. Spock says, Vazzy is covering his angles well, so the Habs are passing too much. It could be worse.
Jeez, the amount of passing.
It could be pepper him with shots from the perimeter because we can't crack Florida's defensive system.
Yeah.
Flyers versus Ducks. You picked the Ducks?
Oh, I picked the Ducks. Oh, no.
Not
picked,
to go to the
Oh, he picked
finals.
Flyers, Ducks for the final.
Vazzy with the save.
This guy Vasilevsky's a pain in the ass.
Again, the entire Central should bear eternal shame if it's not one of their own making it to the Cup Finals. Mr. Vince says someone on here said,
There we go. Oh, my God. No. No.
Vazzy says access denied.
Are you kidding me?
Vazzy is locked in. My man is absolutely flabbergasted over
Nobody
here.
likes you. 1, 2, come on.
Prime opportunities for Demidov twice.
Good Lord.
Mr. Vid says, hey, Edmonton, the Cats aren't in the playoffs. What happened? They got cued.
Cute.
Also, Stan Bowman is an idiot. You willingly helped the Penguins get out of the Tristan Jarry contract.
Right?
And you ended up winning as many playoff games as the Penguins this year. So that was the end of the Montreal power play.
Boy.
Doug waits.
Jeez, they're just shooting at him.
Vazzy's not made out of fiberglass. He isn't going to eventually shatter. This is like the power play hasn't even ended, and now Tampa finally gets the clear they need. But Canadiens are almost immediately back in. Hagel able to get the puck up. Susie says Vazzy's dialed in tonight.
Oh.
And there's another stop by Vazzy in the last few seconds.
Oh, shut up.
Kazuma says the Habs might need a greasy goal to win this. Either team might need a greasy goal to win this. We're still tied at nothing after 2 periods of play. So 8:47, so approximately 9:05. 9:05 is when the third period starts. In the meantime, let's see how the Sabres and Bruins is going. Oh, the Bruins actually scored. It's a 2-1 Buffalo lead. Hold on, son of a bitch! It's Penguins versus Flyers all over again.
They just had so much movement in the offensive zone as well that it felt like the Bruins had trouble getting
So who scored for Boston?
The Bruins in that first period. Zucker came right on his tail. And on the far wall, the puck won by Kexton. Gets it back from Corelli. Dumped chase and then he tried to put a hit on Kesselring. Didn't get much of him.
It appears Pasta scored for the Bruins. Less than 2 minutes into the second period. Mr. Spock says Caulfield will score the winning goal with 10 seconds left. He's done it all year. Sabres, 18 straight seasons without a playoff series win. Tanner Janot with the puck. He lifts it over the net. Oh no, the puck is right in front. Oh, that was way too close for comfort if you're the Sabres. You are so lucky Boston didn't just tie the game there. The Sabres finally get the clear. Wow, the Sabres are going on the power play. All right, so anyone else want to predict who wants to break this scoreless tie between the Lightning and the Canadiens? Who wants to end our scoreless suffering tonight?
You just need the scores tied.
What? No.
Oh, not Buffalo and Boston.
So the Raptors have taken a 61-51 lead over the Cavaliers at halftime. So the Raptors trying to avoid getting eliminated tonight by Cleveland have a 10-point lead. The Magic trying to close out the series, and they have a 15 points lead with less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And also the Lakers and Rockets play later. Lakers trying to win in 6.
Cardio ruins muscle gain. Hey, standing ruins your knees. Sleep is overrated. Sitting is hard on your hips.
GameStop is getting ready to buy eBay. GameStop is still a thing.
For the third time tonight, the Sabres will go to the power play. Morgan Geekie gets called for interference. No, that's interference.
Yes, it is.
As he runs over top of Zach Benson. Sabres 0 for 2 on the power play. A 2-1 lead. They'll try to work back to their 2-goal lead they had at the end of the first.
1-4-44 on the power
All right, so the Sabres on the power play.
Their 6th shot on goal, though. On this, their third power play. Boston has not been a man.
Cloud Smemmel says, "Let's go Bolts, baby." Hell yeah. Just so you know, I am a Panthers fan, but I am rooting for the Lightning in this series, and this series only because I can stand the Canadiens even less than I can stand you. Tage Thompson has had 1 power play goal since the Olympic break in 29 games, including the playoffs. Darlene collects the puck. Touched with a high stick, apparently.
You can see a little bit of angst, frustration on the Sabres bench.
11:58 to go in the second between the Bruins and Sabres. Power play for the Sabres. 1 for last 44, including the playoffs, with 3 shorthanded goals allowed in that time span. Kazuma says, "How could you, Kyle? We can't root for our local rivals. That's blasphemy." You could say I'm playing the long game here. You really think that the Canadiens would be easier for the Sabres to beat versus the elderly Lightning? Make no mistake, I want whoever wins this series to get absolutely smoked by Buffalo. Darlene over to Quinn. Quinn waits. He loses the puck, allowing the Bruins to get what should be the last clear they need on this penalty kill. 11 minutes to go in the second period of Darlene with a good shot on goal. Mr. Spock says the Habs would give the Sabres a good run for their money. Both teams are similar.
Across the top of the blue paint. Campus Lindholm hard around Geeky there, but Samuelson is there as well, using his body to hold off Geeky. It squirts out, and it's poked out by Mallenstein. McAvoy there to cover for Boston.
McAvoy with the puck.
Free puck, swept out by Kozak, and taken back by Geeky.
All right, so it's mostly become back and forth here between the Bruins and Sabres. Kuzuma says that we can agree on, but still can't root for Tampa, not even for $1 million. Hello, Weather and Low. The puck is free in the corner. Lyon has to try and move it along. Steves collects it. Shot blocked. Tage Thompson is going to reach it first. Krebs moves along. Bowen Byram with the puck. Now it will go over to Krebs. Oh, what a good stop by Swayman. Krebs again. Boston failed to clear. But Buffalo can't get a clean shot on goal yet. All right, so place your bets now for the third period. Boston keeps turning over the puck in their own zone. They can only do that so many times before eventually they end up surrendering another goal, right?
On down, up over his stick, played it deeper by the fin. Yogi Haryu trying to jam it in front. Geeky, that got blocked and played out by Buffalo.
It's a good stick by Lyon as he gets his stick into the plate to deflect that toss away.
Saka lost it, but it wound up and Hampus Lindholm. Pasternak top of the slot.
Pasta with the puck. Mallenstein goes the other way, has to pass it along. Greenway trying to collect the puck for Buffalo, but instead Lindholm settles it down for Boston. Less than 7 minutes to go in the second between the Bruins and Sabres.
Here's a turnover to Corrali, waiting for help, and winds up with McAvoy across the Castellic, and he missed the
Castellic sends it wide, and that puck just rolls out. Lucky for Buffalo. So yeah, so far Montreal and Tampa Bay both seem to be playing out of their damn minds, but neither one of them can score. Free puck winds up in the corner. Bowen Byram able to keep it in the zone. Timmins with the puck. Yeah, both goalies are excellent tonight. That's for sure.
It is not structured. It's great to watch. Everybody's kind of holding their breath down here. Crowd letting the officials hear it now. And the puck kicked into the line by Dome. Blocked out in front by Yogi Haru. Razor Minton with some skating room. Played it off. The shot from Steves. Walked into the corner, and Steves took a bit of a dive. And the crowd got a little rise out of that, but he's lucky.
All right, so as soon as I start watching Sabres and Bruins, they become as unable to score. But Buffalo is currently all over. Buffalo has pretty much twice as much offensive zone time as Boston here. Buffalo's looking like they're going to most likely walk away with the series win in 6.
Finally, they're catching their breath, it seems, but still no whistle. Middlestat snapped it back in. They take down an offside. Now Owen Power. He's been excellent in this series. Both he and Owen Byron were +5 through the first 5 games. 8 minutes without a whistle. Under 4 minutes to go.
Okay, so only a few more minutes left. Only a few more minutes left in the second period here. There's also only a few minutes left until the start of the third period between the Lightning and Habs.
It comes free to Thompson. Lost it up, tries to take it away. McAvoy rode Thompson off the puck. Now the battle threads in socket and scored it free to Asperol. Kostadinov, the 23-year-old Russian, been praised for his terrific play in this series by Marco Stern. Up and down the lineup has Kostadinov been now on their top line. I thought he was very astute when I play on the bottom line and the third line. I done primarily defense. When I'm up down the top line, Pasternak is
Oh, wow. 2-1, eh?
Yeah. Damien says it's about to start.
Oh.
whistled down, I believe, for.
Yeah, a minute and a half to go. Okay.
Okay.
Dad knew his visitor didn't need much, but they did need some fire and lots of space. So they planned their flights, car, and vacation home all in one place. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
Well, the Pistons, who are at one point losing by almost 20, have closed it to a 4-point gap.
Really? They were losing by 22 at halftime, weren't they?
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Raptors have extended their lead to 11 against the Cavs. The Raptors are trying to avoid elimination, and so are the Pistons. Look at the
Yeah.
crowd outside of Bell Center. Susie says the goaltending has been outstanding.
That's one way to put it. Hey, Leo. Good girl. Hey, Lily. Good girl.
AJ Malesko, Mike Monaco with you via Hextall as well. This team has been incredible for Game 6. What's going to decide this game here?
And you look at that, the goaltender's really only as good as his last save, especially in an elimination game. So these goaltenders have been phenomenal. They have to stay in the zone.
Montreal bars will make a fortune tonight if the Habs pull this
Yep.
off.
Trending that way again here today. One mistake, ball's going to take it.
The third period is here. Only not even 6 minutes of this entire series have been. The last time Tampa and Montreal were scoreless through 2 periods in the game against each other. February 16th, 2019.
Jeez.
Hot Dog says, let's go Dolphins.
Yeah. Come on, stupid Dolphins.
Talked earlier about the pressure maybe that a young Montreal team would be under in this packed barn, and they have not shied away from it. They certainly have generated some.
This postseason, this is the third game that was scoreless through the second.
Wow. Oh,
What was the third one?
was it Vegas and Utah one game, or was it the Kings? No, probably Kings in Colorado.
Mr. Spock says Montreal is a party city in normal times. Playoff wins are on another level. Been there, done that in your younger days.
Everywhere you go, go Habs go. We're in their cathedral now, and it is loud.
Yeah, the Lightning, the two-time recent Cup champions, standing in the way. Carrier got checked. That one goes past Ferguson. Check it with Leo.
What was that icing by the Lightning?
44 goals and 130 points. He's got 1 goal in the series and only 1 shot in what could be an elimination game for Tampa. I spoke with Canadiens assistant coach Stefan Robida during the intermission.
1 goal on last 56 shots on goal.
Jeez.
Stay tight to him. You have to be aware when he's on the ice at all times because the teammates are looking for him. And with Kucherov, he doesn't need much time to make you pay, so you have to be aware of 86. And then I said, what about this third period with a chance to close it out here at home? He says, it's complete chaos, but we've just got
Ellie says John Cooper forgot to bring those 6 goons he used in preseason against the Panthers. Never forget that. James,
Come on.
James Grant asks, Jaws, are you eating a protein bar?
Something like that. It's not a candy bar.
Lilleberg skates to center, is forced to move the puck back.
All right. Come on, Montreal. 3 quick goals and we're good.
You know you're going to have to wait until like the final 10 seconds of the game for a goal, right?
As long as it's Montreal.
And not a hey goal, a breakaway.
Nobody wants to hear that sentence uttered. Jesus.
Gonsalves, his pass
And they get
was
to it. They do.
Texier waits, and
Oh,
Vasi
did he
makes the six.
Oh,
Mr. Spock says, I'm telling you, Caulfield with 10 seconds left. The puck is loose now. They blow the whistle with 16:47 to go. Kazuma says, Jaws, start praising Vasi.
I did in the recap.
But you had to have praised Dovish, too.
Not as much. He sucks. He can't play.
Oh, he hit the post. McDonough sends Suzuki flying. Matheson sends it around boards. Kucherov tries to send it ahead. Montreal recollects it. Hagel dumps it into the zone, and I guess the Lightning go for a change. Craig says Vasi never gives up goals high glove.
Never.
16 minutes to go in the third. So goalie shots. It's behind the net, Vasi. Behind the net. You had no idea where that puck was. Hudson once again sends the puck high and above the net. Moser keeps it moving. Cernak collects it. Hudson kept that in the zone. And one-time shot from the circle goes well high. Hudson's shot stopped by Vasi. And now the puck finally is cleared.
Oh,
it's stolen! Go! Go! Oh,
whoa,
Gensel was so close.
A slash. Wait. Oh, okay.
Gensel was hoping for a penalty shot.
Chances at both ends. Montreal is buzzing in the offensive zone. Lane Hudson jumped through, read a play perfectly, blubbed it down, and then he also had
And Slavkovsky just missed.
Yeah.
And then a chance here for Jake Gensel. He has been the engine. He's the high scorer, 8 points in this team.
So the Lightning are back on the power play.
We bring in Dan Jackson. Why no penalty shot there? I don't think there was enough separation there. I want to see some separation. That slash happens immediately as he breaks in front of him. That to me is a slash.
14:49 to go in the third.
Here's a look at it. You got Jake Cooley. He's the one in the box here. He's trying to play this puck, and he mishandles it. And there's the slash. To Jackson's point, the slash is when they're in tight. Later on.
All right, so the puck gets stranded in the circle off the face-off. Points collects it behind the net. Points to Kucherov. Over to Gensel. And that rolls all the way back to Radish at the blue line. Kucherov to Gensel. Gensel getting pressured heavily by Carrier. Forced to send it to Kucherov. Radish shot goes all the way back to Kucherov. Gensel over to Hagel. Hagel waits. Gensel. Kucherov with the puck now. Gensel at the circle. Radish's shot goes wide. Hagel manages to get it back to Gensel, then to Kucherov. Oh, post again. Again. Kucherov waits. Over to Gensel. Over to Kucherov. Kucherov tried to get that puck through the paint. He was so lucky that the Lightning still have the puck. Gensel shoots hit the post again! And Gensel is forced to carry it out of the zone, allowing Montreal to get the change. The Magic have crumbled. They were up by 24, now they're down by 2. Radish over to Kucherov. Vazzy makes it say, wow, was that not a high stick? Braden Point might have gotten high sticked, but they're not calling it. Dominic James blazes into the zone. And that is the end of the power play, but the Lightning still have the puck in the zone. Now it'll be cleared. Anderson with the shot, stopped by Vazzy. Gonzalez crosses the blue line over to James, and he shoots directly into Dobish. What is wrong with you people? Both of these teams. The Magic have missed 17 shots in a row.
Oh, my God.
Post. Directly into Dobish. No high sticking. Can't make this up.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, water, please.
Okay.
If you're headed that way.
Yep.
Thank you. Meanwhile, the Raptors have taken a 14 points lead in the third quarter over the Cavaliers. Getting closer to 0-0 overtime. Pens Flyers Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Susie says, what a game. Everything except for goal scoring. Carl says, this game is brought to you by Post Cereal, makers of Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles.
Put a lime on your to-do list. Corona. La Playa awaits.
Well, she went to Metro and saved over $250. She got the new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation fees. Get that more for your money feeling only at Metro.
Well, it has been a game of post. Bexier has a goal like this in game 5. Hits the post there. Kucherov on the power play. And then a feed from Kucherov to Gensel off the post again.
Dad, this game is still tied at nothing.
Yes, I'm aware.
A normal shooting motion. That puck was off the ice. He was swinging a puck off the ice. That's not a normal shooting motion. They got away with one there. Should have been high stick.
So Dave Jackson just agreed that the Canadiens got away with high sticking Braden Point and even drawing bloods.
Yeah.
Right there, see? Matheson high sticked Braden. Mr. Spock. Matheson got away with a high sticking. 12:29 to go in the third. Canadiens win the face-off in their own zone. Oh, that the Lightning
Oh.
stole the puck and Hagel tried to wrap around. Hagel shoots harmlessly towards the side of the net. But
Oh.
5 combined posts in this game. And Josh Anderson just couldn't get it past Vazzy again. Less than 12 minutes to go. Kucherov. 10 posts and crossbars hits Lightning in these playoffs. So it looks like Buffalo is still up 2-1 over Boston after 2 periods. Oh no, the Lightning turned it over to neutral zone. Vazzy with another save. Lilleberg gets obliterated. Gonzalez centered it perfectly for Dominic James, but he couldn't get a shot off. There have been 45 combined shots in this game already. Did you order more of what we saw in Penguins Flyers Game 6?
Not me.
Certainly not me. I'm going to blame Real Cinema for this.
Okay.
He's the only psycho who is enjoying this. Real Cinema says, "It was me."
First 5 games of this series, all 1-goal games. Only the second time that's happened in the last 9 Stanley Cup playoffs. It's been tight throughout.
All right, so Matheson moves along to Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky enters the zone, and his pass to Caulfield was off. Trace, hello Trace, says the Habs
Trey.
needs McDavid. Hello Trey. The fans are waiting for the Lightning to come back home with the Habs. We are over halfway through the third, and this is still a scoreless game. Suzuki's shot goes well wide. Hagel cannot stay with the puck. What does Corey Perry even do on this Lightning team? Trey says if he ends up going to Montreal, got to find that clip he called it 2 years early. Points moves it along.
That's very true.
Gooley able to get the puck.
Okay.
Moser sends it along. Demidov cruising through the zone, then he sends it wide. Nick Paul held it in the zone for the Lightning. He turns around and shoots.
No!
Oh, the puck is still there, and
Jeez.
Moser just couldn't get to it in time. Oh, and
Here we go.
Dobish just got
Here
knocked
we
down.
go.
And Moser going at it with Struble. Chernak tied up with Josh Anderson. 8:33 to go. Look at this. It's right there.
I know.
Doug. And now they're going to use this as an excuse to go back to commercials. The Pistons have taken a 5-point lead with less than 5 minutes to go in the game. A reminder, they were losing by 24 at one point. Magic, you're going to blow it. And the Phillies are still winning 2-1 over the Marlins at the top of the 7th.
Straightforward, always. Finding the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. And now plans starting at just $25.
Trey says McDavid going to Montreal and Bob getting $8.25 million are the predictions you're banking on.
Hmm.
Buying or refinancing a home? Match with a local
If
mortgage
Bob
expert
gets 8.25, I want to know what the hell took so long.
Experience guidance. A quick, easy closing. And an average savings of
Probably because Bob was asking for 5 years and they're only going to give him 3, maybe 4.
Maybe.
Mortgage matchup. Savings that'll make you smile.
How to move in together.
So just for the weekend,
On
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Book a place by the lake to test the waters. It's perfect.
Then book a couples massage and see how it.
Yeah. Good job. That'll put you to sleep, though. That'll definitely put you to sleep right there.
Lightning fans ruining this. It looks like Braves Point was
Right there.
But of course,
Reelsma says Bob's deal taking so long because Zito wants to troll McDavid with the hope that he leaves.
Yeah, it's been a very physical series. This game has been physical.
Now Zito wants Bob to take a pay cut so he could potentially lure McDavid over to us and have the money for it. Trey says, I mean, where's Bob going to go? Back to Ohio? Nobody does that. Well, Rick Bowness is going to probably turn the Columbus players into his personal army, complete with boot camp, so... LeBron doesn't count. Well, LeBron actually brought Ohio championship glory. Cleveland specifically, that's an impressive feat. This series, so it's one goal mark. So it's 4-on-4. Hudson with the puck over to Cuff. To Suzuki, pardon me. Hudson carries it into the zone. McDonough with the puck. Lilleberg just killing time as he moves it to Hagel. And then Dustis forced to peel back. Tampa has the only 4-on-4 goal in this series, apparently. Radish shoots.
Oh,
the
shit.
puck is right beneath
Oh!
Dopish. Are you kidding me?
Oh!
He had no idea the puck was right there. Barbershop window thinks the Habs fans just jinxed their own team by doing the wave. 7:40 to go in this scoreless third period of a scoreless game.
Or you're the defenders that are there watching him, but what a good feeling it is to look down and recognize it's right between his skates. All you have to do is fall on it. So when you're watching that, you think, don't fall on it and knock it in, but he is well aware, gloves it down, gets the whistle.
So now Kucherov out there with Dastu. Gessel who wins it back to Radish. The form for the Lightning. Kucherov had it blocked by Matheson.
So Radish with the puck.
And starts it out of his own end.
Radish waits. Moves it along to Dostis. Kucherov waits. He shoots. Dobish makes a stop. Oh, the puck went just wide. My God. As if it would be that easy for the
Right.
potential game-winning goal to go in tonight. Less than 30 seconds left of 4-on-4. Matheson enters the zone. And that rolls back out.
Tampa Bay trying to force a game 7. That would be Sunday in Tampa. Montreal trying to move on.
All right, so Montreal. Oh, no.
Oh!
The puck was right there, and Lilleberg helps kick it away and avoid disaster.
Both players out of the box as Struble and Bosa return. We're back at 5 aside. Nagel turns. Knocked down.
That's still not cleared for
Not
Tampa.
clear.
Around the boards. Nagel.
Now we get the clear. Dominic James simply dumps the puck in as the Lightning go for the change now. 6 minutes to go.
Oh boy.
Demidov gets the puck separated from him, so he's forced to pass it back. Now Gonzalez is stuck in the corner. Dominic James there as well. All right, so finally Tampa gets the clear. And now we're just going to hang on to the puck for as long as possible. Stretch pass. Jack Guy reaching the puck. Bolduc gets clear. 5 minutes to go.
Boy.
Will one of you bastards just score already?
Confident too. Holds that line. Good with his gap control.
Snapped up ice for Bolduc. Tossed in, they got it back to it for the Lightning.
All right. So
Montreal has got 7+ minutes without a shot on goal. Chernak down the right wing boards, cut out by Cooley.
Derek says 0-0 game 6, possibly heading into overtime. Where have I seen this before? I know, right? It's like we just watched this
Yes.
yesterday or something. McDonough wrist shot. Derek says, watch me jinx it. The Magic blew a 20-plus point lead and missed 23 shots in a row.
Good Lord. That's on purpose.
Vazzy covers the puck with 3:44 to go.
Well, Nikita Kucherov, you can't lose it. Look how much space he's given there. He doesn't make him pay, but man, that puck comes close. And then how about Lane Hudson at the other end? He
Oh.
makes a great defensive
Uh,
It's Suzuki here. It's still 0-0.
Make it stop.
Gold Peak tea is brewed from real
Derek
tea.
says he's still watching that Cam York goal and stick toss.
Yeah.
Yes, we've practically reached overtime already,
Exactly.
and the Phillies are now winning 6-1 against the Marlins.
Yeesh.
5G for free and no activation fees. Get that more for your money feeling. Only at Metro. Do they think we're
The Pistons are winning 91-77 now.
Wow.
So the Magic, who had a 24 points lead, are now losing by 14. God damn. And the Raptors have a 92-81 lead over the Cavaliers at the end of the third quarter. 12 more minutes. If Toronto can hang on to that lead, their season will stay alive.
And match her schedule with the match schedule. What would you like the power to do?
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course, third graders will learn on Liberty Mutual and save you hundreds.
You can thank Yusri for this, by the way. He posted this during the time that the Magic had the massive leads.
Oh.
Detroit blows. 3:44 to go in this scoreless game. Well, at least the third period. Buck Dorset. Barman says, you want scoring, go to the Buffalo game.
Yeah.
That third period is underway.
Whoa.
Demidov crashes into Vazzy. And they're going to call it. The Lightning gets another power play with only 3:18 to go. Goaltender interference. Demidov gets called for goalie interference. Okay, Lightning, this is your bajillion golden opportunity to actually take a lead and send this series back to Tampa Bay for Game 7. Will Kucherov ever show up? Aside from when you praised him?
No.
Or when you... What did you do that made Kucherov score? You talked about how you dissed him. You dissed him is what you did. Neo says, go Habs, go. So Tampa's on the power play again. You're going to have a power play for practically 2/3 of the remaining time. Colin says, I don't know about that one. He was trying to score and was tripped into Vazzy.
Yeah.
Hagel with the puck. Passes to Radish. Radish over to Kucherov. Kucherov gets the puck. He takes the shot and it's blocked. Gensel collects it. Over to Kucherov, and Dobish stops that shot. Hagel picks it up behind the net. Braden Point has to come in to try and help him.
Oh, boy.
Gensel waits. Over to Kucherov. Over to Gensel. Kucherov with the shots. Again, Dobish stops it. And Kucherov over to Gensel to Radish this time.
Oh, no.
The puck is loose, and it's since cleared.
Oh.
A 98-mile-an-hour shot from Radish wasn't sufficient. Kucherov able to move it along. Hagel's shot over to Gensel. Kucherov to Radish to Kucherov. Back to Kucherov. Missed. Gensel over to Kucherov. He waits an eternity. Gets
shit.
That side of the ice isn't working for you.
Another save.
Radish shot.
Blocked away. Still not cleared.
Gets over to Kucherov. Kucherov shot. It bounces. Point had a great chance. And then Radish.
God.
Barman says, you cannot leave Kuch alone in that corner. Braden Point held that in. Dying seconds of the power play. And
good
Dobish
job,
gloves it.
Yeah.
And now tensions boil over.
Put it in a knock over the glass.
I see that. 1:15 to go. Montreal
Oh,
kills the
boy.
penalty.
Matheson is working on a 2-minute and 34-second shift too, and able to battle through here. The Tampa Bay Lightning are all over them.
I mean, this is goddamn ridiculous. Mr. Fox says Dolbish is like the Great Wall of China.
By Montreal, but if you're Tampa Bay, you have all of the momentum now.
Yeah, what a kill for the Canadiens.
What do you mean? What is she talking about? If you're Tampa Bay now, you have all of the momentum. What are you talking about? They just killed the penalty.
And with 1:10 to go in regulation, still scoreless.
Oy.
Suzuki was stripped over center ice.
Mr. Spock says Caulfield goal incoming. Final minute of play.
Wow.
In overtime, the first 3 games of this series. Drop off
Gonzalez moves it along. Oh, it's a turnover,
Oh.
but it rolls out. Yeah, we thought the glass was going to collapse behind the net, too. Evans settles it. Anderson waits. Evans looks. Wow.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
We are going to overtime. Why? Why you make us suffer through this? I thought the Meteor would have taken out these teams by now.
Oh.
Again. Another 0-0 game going into overtime.
Wow.
So, at approximately 10 o'clock or so, it'll be overtime. Colin says the Habs are right there. Yeah, these teams don't want Jaws to sleep at all. Hello, Ice. Buffalo just scored to make it 3-1. Woohoo! So who just scored? I just missed. Oh, Zach Benson apparently just scored. And there's less than 14 minutes in that game. So the Magic had a 24 points lead at one point tonight and ended up losing 93-79. The Pistons have forced Game 7 in Detroit. Good for them. Also, the Raptors still have an 11 points lead in the fourth quarter over the Cavs. Barman, you've had the week off from work, so you've stayed up late and watched every game. It's been amazing. Juju, you forgot what it's like to watch a full hockey game without having 5 heart attacks, 3 strokes, and 6 aneurysms.
It's already his third year in the NHL at age 20, 21 later this month. Broke in October of 2023. Zucker waiting for help. Only one forward who's ever younger as his favorite, Pierre Turgeon. Also 18, but a little bit younger than Benson. Now Lane's shot blocked out in front by Hampus Lindholm. Cross ice pass intended for Zucker. And now Hampus Lindholm
So-
to Henry Jokiharju. Off of Janot.
JP says, lol. Mr. Spock says he's about to call 911. Juju says, I'm sure my neighbors thought I was being murdered during our cup runs. Yes, we can actually enjoy these games instead of sweating it out. So yeah, Boston looks pretty toast right about now. Mr. Krabs says, we're about to be here until 1 a.m., aren't we? Better not be. How about a goal in either the first 5 minutes or the last 5 minutes of the first overtime? And it's a goal that counts. And Mr. Spock, you're sweating bullets. There's a big puddle on the floor.
Sounds like you might have experienced that. Yeah, that was no fun. That guy's a big man.
Juju says, who are we rooting for? Cats fans, you sure as hell ain't rooting for Tampa. Well, I've been rooting for Tampa this whole series, but that's only because I hate the Canadiens even more. Right, Dad?
Yeah, right. Okay, so Buffalo's about to be done with them.
Yeah, it's... Mr. Krabs says, I can see why you guys don't do a watch party of the Western Conference games. Funfish says, another overtime just to curse you guys. I see there's over 200 people total watching us right now. Thank you all for joining us for more suffering through overtime. Oh, more overtime. Juju says, I'm softly rooting for Buffalo, but as a Dolphins fan, it's hard to admit you're supporting a Buffalo team. Well, I was hoping for Sabres Wild Stanley Cup Finals. Yes, we are Panthers fans.
Fit everyone in with iPhone 17 Pro.
All right.
Get iPhone 17 Pro on us. Get iPhone trade-in. Any condition.
Every owl has something to protect.
I don't think I'm doing this race.
Al Chung,
Yeah, I mean, I'm handcuffed.
Alan Hagen,
I'm not going to spend my retirement on land.
owls who start a business
She's the boss now.
and pass it down.
Longest playoff win droughts in Big Four U.S. cities. Tampa Bay, 836 days. Phoenix, 919 days. Atlanta, 1,640 days. Pittsburgh, 2,930 days. Pittsburgh hasn't seen a team advance in over 8 years.
Just a crushing goal. Shot right on from Zaka, stopped by Lyon, clanged off him behind the goal line. He stopped everything thrown at him. Good 9 minutes plus here in this third period.
You got Geeky out here with Pasternak and Zaka. No more balance the lines. Let's try to get one to give yourself a chance.
Yes, Mr. Spock, the Sens also nuked my bracket. The Springfield Thunderbirds, the team that beat the Checkers, won Game 1 versus the Baby Bruins tonight. Ice and Ice says, remember to like and subscribe. Hey, thank you for that. Juju, you had them going out in round 2 with Colorado versus Tampa final and Colorado winning the cup. Raptors in the same spot as the Lightning, hanging on to their dear lives. Neo, you're from Quebec City. You were a Nordiques fan, but now you're a Habs fan. Oh, Juju had the Oilers. You had the Oilers. Yeah. Making it to round 2. I also had the Oilers making it to round 2. (96-93) Raptors after the Raptors had been up by over 10 in the fourth quarter. Uh-oh. Raptors, you're not trying to blow it, are you?
To talk about that, Junior. Of course. Third grade is when Home and Liberty Mutual can save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance. Why don't you come sit with us? We'll see. Only pay.
We're here for our convertible.
How about an SUV? Want to get out of here?
Where are those trucks? They're right here.
Whatever it is.
I'll
checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my.
I'll show something funny I found on Twitter just now. This is U-Tree's reaction to the knowledge of the longest playoff drought wins. That's pretty funny. 2,930 days since the last playoff win for Pittsburgh between the Pirates, the Steelers, and the Penguins. Yes, Ice, I did see the Michael movie. I thought it was okay. Juju, you didn't expect Buffalo to be so dominant after the Olympic break. They might be a dark horse this year. Funfish, what are you talking about? There are no Toy Story movies after Toy Story 3. Those movies never happened. That is my narrative, and I'm sticking to it for my own sanity. Juju says, us Cats fan waited 25 years for a playoff series win. U-Tree will be all right. Most seasons without a playoff series win. They were showing the quick short list of such streaks in the NHL, and
Bruins pressing now, and they have to. Offensively challenged, particularly in the last 4 games of this series. They're called for icing.
It goes back to the regular
8:50 to go.
8:50 to go. About 5 minutes to go until the start of overtime. I wonder how much longer it'll be until Swayman gets pulled. This is do or die for the Bruins, and the best they can do is one goal. Huh?
Okay.
Juju says PK Subban looks like he's wearing pajamas to the set.
Huh.
Good work by Kozak along the red line, and Buffalo wins it back. Zucker.
This is a Boston, right? So they're not all going to be too excited about this.
No.
He wanted a slashing call, raised his arms toward the officials. Still playing without a stick is Lindholm. And then
Wow, what a collision.
good work by the Sabres to keep it in. Under 8 minutes to go.
The Bruins really are about to lose a series to a team that's been 1 for 44 in its power play, including this postseason, while allowing 3 shorthanded goals in that span.
Jeez.
Damien says it's about to start in under 3 minutes.
Okay.
BAU says, go Habs. Juju says, as much as I hate Tampa, I see them getting a greasy goal in overtime and live to fight another game.
Ugh.
Well,
we would have been up this late anyway to watch the end of this game.
Sabres Bruins.
Yeah, we would have at least finished this. So right now, we're not up any later than we would have been. Right now. What happened? What happened?
I don't know it.
What the hell is it?
I thought I had. This is still.
Where the hell is the game?
Just did get the red line apparently. Free puck. Misplayed by Middlestaff. Here's Benson. The huge goal that made it 3-1.
Did they go to cover? Here we go. It's on ESPN too.
I see.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Overtime. Again. PK Subban thinks Caulfield will get the winning goal. Patelron thinks Slafkovsky will have the game winner.
That's a good one.
Kucherov dumps the puck in for the Lightning. Hagel trying to collect it. Marlins are down by 4, but they're threatening in the 8th. All right, so Radish with the puck sends it well ahead. That's going to be ice. No, it's not.
Oh!
Demidov with a blistering shot stopped by Vazzy. Juju says, whatever the result, at least my heart will stay in my chest and my soul will stay in my body at least until next season.
Yes.
Mr. Spock probably can't say the same thing. So Denault with the shot. Vazzy gloves it. You better not surrender the gold there. So Golden Knights Mammoth is a 10:20 Eastern Time puck drop. And now you know why we weren't covering the Western Conference series.
Yeah.
We have reached 10 o'clock at night. Mr. Spock says, I can't breathe right
I
now.
bet.
Looked like we were lining up for a bunch of them, and now who knows? I mean, right now, Montreal sure hopes that there is not a game 7, but Tampa Bay, their desperation is showing they want to go back home for another shot.
Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slafkovsky reassembled as they have been at times tonight.
All right, so Dostis with the puck. Slafkovsky had knocked it down. Where did the puck go? Gonsalves sent it around. Slafkovsky collected it. Caulfield right in front. Now it goes back to Suzuki. Hudson takes a shot and bounces off of Lilleberg.
Oh,
And Dostis blocks the shots and sends it behind for Lilleberg.
no, they did not press there.
Yes, Orlando blew it tonight. Juju says, I miss, but don't miss sitting on pins and needles in the postseason. You're just enjoying the games.
Yep, it does feel different.
Does Jaws like Andre Vasilevsky right now?
No, I don't ever like him.
Puck out of play. 17 minutes flat to go in overtime.
Oh, even the shots are tied.
No surprise that there is action at both ends. There's no room out there. And then every once in a while, maybe there's somebody that sees a little daylight. Cole Caulfield trying to find what Cole Hudson, of course, the hero in this building in their overtime win, tries to find the fact that it is about that net front presence, and both teams are trying to do that. Of course, you have the defenders there too, and trying to get that puck through and not block shots. That's the real art form here right now.
Juju, you didn't know there was an Orlando game today. You live like 10 minutes away from the Kia Center, the block away from the Solar Bears training facility. Davidoff with the puck. It's turned over by the Canadiens. Paul tried to get it to Gergensons, but the Canadiens took the puck away. Now Gord able to get it along. Moser sends it around the board to Gergensons. Gord back to the blue line.
Oh,
The puck went behind the net. So both teams are trying to give their own fan bases heart attacks.
yes.
Moser stretch pass. Dominic James enters the zone. Juju, you're not a Magic fan, but the Heat being eliminated, might as well root for the team that reps your current home city.
Oh boy.
Buffalo's made it 4-1.
Okay.
So Buffalo is going to move on to face the winner of this series.
Yes.
It's like Barman just said, done deal in Boston. 15 minutes to go. Here's the dump in. Kucherov over to Hagel. Hagel with a move goes behind the net. Bagel. Radish shot. The puck is right there. Hagel's shot, and it goes off of Dobish and over the net.
Oh, my God, that puck was there for forever.
6-3. So the Marlins actually did score a couple. Juju, you wish they had closed it out in Buffalo. Those fans deserve to see their team win at home. Look at this. Right there. Right there. And then let the last second, one of the defensemen on Montreal, Radish with a 96 mile-an-hour shot. 14-39 to go in overtime. Well, they're going to call a penalty against Tampa. Burned Oil says that was so close.
Ooh.
So Kucherov is going to get called for tripping.
Yeah, God.
Kucherov, you fool! You can't just slew foot Carrier like that and expect to get away with it. You just handed the Habs a golden opportunity to finally put this game away. Eisenite says Boston has been terrible in their own building since 2023.
Yeah.
14 and a half to go in overtime. And now the Canadiens are on the power play. Barman says Lane Hudson snipe incoming. Oh, Slavkovsky hit the post.
You gotta be kidding me.
Another post in this game. Suzuki shot deflected. Demidov thinks about it. Hudson can't hold the puck in the zone.
What are you doing?
And there's another clear for Tampa.
Oh, hit the post.
The Canadiens have been 1 for 12 on their home power play. Demidov waits, passes it to Suzuki. Back to Demidov. Demidov waits. Over to Slavkovsky. Hudson can
again fumbling the puck.
And it goes high. True says, "What's up, fellas?"
He made that save. He saved it over.
Hello, True.
How you doing, buddy?
Slavkovsky.
Oh my God!
Tried to set up Suzuki. And Gergenson's.
Yeah, they're not going to give him a two-man advantage.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
Hagel.
Oh,
Chernak peels back. McDonough will also peel back. There's the stretch pass.
That's that.
Cirelli moves in. He leaves it for Hagel. Hagel's shot blocked. And that is the end of the power play for Montreal. Kucherov, he gets denied by Dobish.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? The dude is literally incapable of scoring in the playoffs. True says, my bees are cooked beans. The Marlins added another run to make it 6-4. Runners on second and third. got to be joking me. Yeah, Dobish with the rolling save. Look at this. Look, Kucherov beats all of the Canadiens' defense, only for Dobish to say no. Barman says McAvoy just rocked someone straight in the face.
Jeez.
Any word on who it was? 12:21 to go in overtime.
Which goaltender is going to blink first? They've both been sensational. As Evans won the draw against Gensel.
All right, so
Carrier lobs out. A check from Pinot. And the puck bounces down for
Morrell strikes out onto the ninth, but it's a game again.
50 combined scoring chances
Yeah,
in this
shrinking a 5-run deficit to just 2 is impressive. Evans back to the blue line. Braden Point able to steal the puck, get it to Radish. Radish over to Gensel. Gensel flips it ahead. Kucherov can't touch it. Lightning are going for the change. Wow. The Raptors-Cavaliers game is tied at 104 with 11 seconds left, and it's Raptors ball. Doc shot blocked. That's out of the zone. We've had over 60 shots in this game now.
Oh boy.
James sends it through the zone. Lilleberg waits. Hagel with a nifty move. He sends it across. Demidov.
Oh my God,
there it
it's in.
is.
Son of a
Gonsalves has helped the Lightning take this series to 7 in Tampa.
Oh.
Barman says Benson tripped McAvoy, so he got up and slashed him, then punched him in the face.
Oh.
There it is, folks. I mean, I'm paying the cost for this because there goes our day off on Sunday. But we get a game 7.
Got a game 7.
Real Cinema says,
I just can't believe they're going to play the first game before game 7s.
Susie says, oh my God. This series was meant to go to 7. Derek, I 100% agree with this. But I don't know if Montreal can recover from that sort of loss at home at game 6. Lilia says, I don't like Jakub Dobish anymore. You blame Montreal for not scoring on the power. That puck bounced right off of Dobish and went back to Gonsalves, and he buries it. Lightning Brass trying to contain their excitement. Yeah, they had the golden opportunity with that power play and fumbled it so many times. The first game 7 of the NHL postseason. And as it stands, the only game 7 unless the Mammoth win tonight. Juju says Tampa might actually steal the series. Mr. Spock, you beat the Bolts twice at home. No big deal. I'm just talking about momentum. That has got to be devastating for the Montreal home crowd at Bell Center. A scoreless game in overtime with the chance to win the series on the power play. And not only do you fail, you then proceed to give up the game-winning goal that will send this series back to Tampa. Andrew says, let's go Bolts. Let's go Bolts. What a win. Drew says, sweet, I missed the Bolts goal. Andrew, you were going crazy the entire game. Your Lightning jersey is soaked in sweat. Yeah, that little kid's face said it all. So, Game 7 is upon us on Sunday for Habs and Lightning. Mythical Riz says this is a very even series and probably the best so far in the playoffs. We did beat the Bruins in Boston in Game 7. Anything can happen. Carlos, I agree. This has been the best series in the first round. I mean, 4 out of 6 games went to overtime in this series, and all the games were a 1-goal difference. Those poor kids in Montreal. Drew says, damn, Bruins screwed your bracket. Yeah, home ice advantage is not really a thing in these playoffs. Or this series, I guess, specifically.
Down in Tampa, which will host a Game 7 and the only Game 7 of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs, because right now over on ESPN, Buffalo has just finished off Boston.
So, yeah, Avs Minnesota is gonna be a war, and the Buffalo Sabres took care of business on their home ice, winning 4-1 and winning the series in 6 games. So Buffalo now just has to sit back and see which of these two teams feels like winning the series. Oh yeah, the Cavs and Raptors went to overtime, by the way. That's currently tied. Oh yeah, that's right. Buffalo wasn't played at home. Pardon me. That has to wait until round 2. Mr. Krabs says, doesn't matter who wins this series, Buffalo is gonna feast on them. Who is the Dan Marino of the NHL, a great talent who revolutionized their position, could never get over the hump because the organization didn't build around them. Well, so far, Connor McDavid is looking to fill that role rather neatly. Yeah, congrats to the Sabres. So I get to watch the very, very beginning of Mammoth Golden Knights while I wait for Dad to finish his recap. Barman says, I don't know. Buffalo, Montreal is gonna be a crazy series. Well, we're getting either Buffalo, Montreal, or Buffalo, Tampa. True says, these damn Bolts better not screw this up. Merritt says, thanks, Kyle. See you Sunday. We'll actually be seeing you tomorrow because for whatever reason, Game 1 of Carolina and Philadelphia is on at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night. Susie, congrats to the Sabres. Hope they go to the finals against the Wild.
All right, Sean, thank you. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the second round. And we thought possibly the first round could end tonight. That's not the case. Tampa, Montreal will play a Game 7 on Wow.
Okay.
All right. Ugh for you.
Oh, in Montreal. What are they doing? They're killing us. I mute that. I'm ready to go to bed.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow night. Philly and the Canes. Can't believe that. I'm just irritated as hell that they started round 2 before round 1 was over.
Apparently, ABC wanted the game at the 8 p.m. slot, and since Flyers Canes was available, they didn't.
Why are we letting the networks decide? I mean, that is just absurd.
So
That's just stupid. So.
Since the Sabres won their series, the Red Wings now have the longest active drought in the NHL of not winning the playoff series.
Yeah. All right, everybody, go enjoy the rest of your night. Kyle and I will see you tomorrow at 8. Tomorrow at 8.
Yeah.
No noon stream tomorrow. I got to do yard work.
Oh, Anthony wanted me to ask you who you thought was the Dan Marino of the NHL.
Oh, right now it's McDavid. It's not even close.
I told you, Anthony.
Yeah, that's McDavid. Yeah.
All right, so they still went with Vejmelka in this game against the Golden Knights and Carter Hart on the opposite end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Good night.
Good night, everyone.